What I've gained from chapters 2 and 3 this week, I would say would have to be that educators respond to ethnic and racial diversity in a way that is colorblindness, and I don't necessarily agree with this. For my human relations class, I gained that we shouldn't be blind to their diversity and their race and their ethnicity. I believe that we should celebrate them. I believe that we should respect them all, and instead of being colorblind to them, I believe that we should be open and allow them to share their beliefs and their thoughts on their own culture background. I have also gained the experience that in the classroom I haven't had a lot of diversity. I didn't grow up with a lot of diversity in my own classroom personally, and being out in observation, there hasn't been a lot of diversity, just because we're in such a rural area and there isn't a lot of that. But I do know that teaching students who haven't experienced a lot of diversity is still very important, because when they get out into the world, whether they stay in a rural area or they go somewhere that does have a lot of diversity, that's going to be very important for them. I also gained that teaching students with disabilities and learning new strategies is very important to having a successful classroom and having students who succeed. Addressing learners with individual needs. It's important to remember all students have different developmental stages and different developmental paces. So there's different stages, and students learn constantly at different paces, so it's important to remember that all the strategies that we're learning are going to come back and be relevant, so it's important to use those. I also learned that there are many forms of intelligence. Each student will have their own form, whether that's some students are going to be stronger with writing and speaking, and others are going to be stronger with math or musical instruments. For me, the hardest part is going to be using or devising instructional approaches that take advantage of those students' diversity. And that's what I've gained this week.